If anyone had told me Manchester United would be struggling this season, honestly, I won't believe it. I would say I would say they were not going to struggle this season. And the reason why I say so is because of how well they played last season, how well they did last season. Last season they made top four. They got to the FA Cup final. They won the Carabao Cup. So, and you could tell like the missing piece last season was like a striker. They needed a striker. So this season they got Rasmus, okay, and you expected them to go and hit the ground running and start the season very, very strong. But so far it's been I think 7 games and 9 points, which that's not good enough. So for this season, I don't think they can win the league. There's still opportunity for them to yes make top four. There's still opportunity for them to make the FA Cup or win the Carabao Cup. But for winning the league this season, I already feel is already out. For the winning the Premier League, it's not possible. Considering how Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal are playing, I don't think Manchester United can catch up for winning the Premier League. But then again, this season, some Manchester United players have not really hit the ground running. You can look. Rashford has not really done well. He has not really hit the ground running. He has had some bad games, really bad games. He has had some good games, some decent games, and we again off the pitch issues too have been affecting them. Like the Sancho issue, Anthony issue, another player too that's had a bad game, like has not really hit the ground running. Bruno so far. Bruno has been kind of inconsistent. Some games he does well, some games he doesn't do well. So there's a problem there. There's a problem there because players are not really doing well as well. But then for me, my own issue is Eric Ten Hag. What is Eric Ten Hag's style of play? What is his style? Because Postecoglou, I believe managers like once a manager comes into a club, you can tell his style of play. Like once he goes, maybe plays once he takes charge of the team and he he plays like 3, 4, 5 games, you already know what this manager is all about. The first time Pep came into the league, everybody knew what they were expecting. They knew if Antonio Conte is coming into the Premier League today, everyone knows what they are going to expect. If Thomas Tuchel is coming into the Premier League, everyone knows what they are going to expect. Postecoglou, I've never seen him before. No one have heard of him. He came into the Premier League. He has taken over that team. Everybody knows his style of play. I can tell you, if today Postecoglou is going to another team in the Premier League, everyone knows what he's going to play. But for Eric Ten Hag, what is his style? What is his system? Like it seems there's no style, there's no identity. So yes, there are some key players that are injured. Wan-Bissaka is injured, Martinez is injured, Luke Shaw is injured. But then again, that shouldn't mean there shouldn't be a style. There should be identity. There's nothing wrong in losing games. You can lose games. Chelsea have lost games this season, but you can tell what Pochettino is trying to do. You can see an identity. You can see a style, but they've been losing games. So you can tell, okay, they create so many chances, but the ball don't go behind the net, like they don't score. So you can tell, okay, they need a striker. And Chelsea to have key players injured, the likes of Rich James, Nkuku is injured. So that doesn't mean there's no style. Same thing for Man City. We have key players injured. Kevin De Bruyne is injured. John Stones is injured. Bernardo Silva is injured. Rodri is out. But whenever Man City come on the pitch, you know the style. You know what to expect from them. But for Manchester United, you can't say because Wan-Bissaka is injured, Luke Shaw is injured, and Martinez are injured. That's what is affecting the team because of these players. No, they're not the only ones suffering from injuries. Other clubs too are suffering from injuries. But the difference here is there's those other top teams that are suffering from injury. They have an identity, they have a style. But for Manchester United, there's no style, there's no identity. You can't, like even under Ole, under Social, I could tell what Manchester United were all about under Social. I knew it was like a counter-attacking style of football. But for Eric Ten Hag, I don't know if it's counter-attacking style he plays. I don't know if it's possession. Honestly, some games he plays very narrow. Some people say it's a 4-1-2-1-2. My feel is a 4-3-1-2. Some games he goes 4-2-3-1. Some games he plays three at the back. So basically, It's like he's just trying different things out to see what works. He's trying different things out to see what works. And once a team doesn't have a style, once a team doesn't have an identity, then there's a problem already. Because it will affect players. It will definitely affect players. You can blame Rashford all you want. You can blame Rashford all you want. But if today there's nothing wrong in players playing in different position, but it shouldn't be always. It shouldn't be frequent. Maybe it can be due to a tactical switch or something. But some games you see Rashford is striking. Some games you see Rashford on the wing. Like, come on, it will affect his gameplay. It will definitely affect him. Yes, Rashford has not been good. He has not hit the ground running. But then again, him playing different positions will affect him because there's no style, there's no identity. So Eric Ten Hag needs to come up with what is his style of play, what is his identity, what is he all about. You can't just keep like it seems. I don't know. It seems last season it was more of maybe. I'm beginning to believe last season was just more of individual brilliance. Like players were just being very good, playing very well. Like Rashford really carried them last season very well, and Martinez and Varane were one of the like they were basically the best partnership, one of the best partnership in the league. So I just feel maybe it was just due to individual brilliance and they were able to get over the line last season. And this season now seems those players are not really performing, are not really doing well. It's like it's beginning to show all over. Like this guy does not really have any style. There's no identity. Not saying he should be fired or no. He needs time. Basically, he needs time because he's still very very new. But still, you need to, why they are giving you time. You need to show what is your style of play, what is your identity, what are you all about. You can't say, like I said, other teams have key players that are injured, but those teams still have an identity. Everyone knows what they're all about. I doubt if Basuma or Son gets injured today, Postogoglu will change his style, or no what he won't still play the way he does. He will still come out like that. But he will just have to put players that he feels can play that position. And maybe if it's not working, fine, it's not going to work. It's the same thing for Man City. Calvin Phillips has not really filled in that Rodri role well, but still, it doesn't change the way we play or the style. It just shows, okay, Calvin Phillips can really play that position very well, just like Rodri. But everyone knows, okay, Man City will still have the ball, will still press you, will still play possession. But for Manchester United, key players are injured, but there's no identity. They don't create chance. There's no style. There's really no style of play. Like you can't tell what Eric Ten Hag is trying to do, honestly. And if things keep going on like this, it will only get worse. And that's it for me, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Manchester United, especially Eric Ten Hag. I know most people will say injury has been a problem affecting them this season, but to me, I just feel it's not all about players being injured. At least there should be an identity, there should be a style. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.